الحمد لله رب العالمين بارئ الخلائق أجمعين، ثم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين حبيب إله العالمين أبي القاسم محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المنتجبين الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. الحمد لله الأول قبل الإنشاء والإحياء، والآخر بعد فناء الأشياء، والحمد لله الذي تفرد بالعز والبقاء وقهر عباده بالموت والفناء. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Pray to Allah. All your deeds are accepted, doubled and tripled and way more in this holy month. A forgiveness for all your marhumin, bakhshish for all our sin, and my deep condolences to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, to Fatima al-Zahra salawatu rabbi wa salamu alayha, and to Hassan and Hussein, the descendant of Imam Hussein, till Mawla Sahib al-Zaman, for the martyrdom of Amir al-Mu'mineen wa Mawla al-Muwahideen. We are at the last 10 of this holy month. But even it's okay if I go as if the first day or even before the month of Ramadan. The problem with us, always, with me, with everyone else, before a month of Ramadan, the last day of Sha'ban, Rasulullah gave a speech. Imam Ali ibn Musa al-Rida, he narrated from Amir al-Mu'mineen from Rasulullah, which is at the last day of Sha'ban. Rasulullah gave a wonderful, amazing speech. Maybe you heard about it by these years. Many speakers who they took the podium, they spoke to you. There is an issue in this speech, just I want to mention about it. And all of it's, all their narration, all their speeches, all their prayers, all their supplication, whispers, all of it's amazing, illuminate our hearts. But here he said, "O people," Rasulullah is telling us, when he spoke to the people of his era, at his time, it doesn't mean has nothing to do with us. His word is last, just like Quran, till day of judgment. Isn't his halal halal till day of judgment? So his word is alive till day of judgment. O people, the door of heaven are open in this month, and the door of hell are closed in this month, and the devils chained, handcuffed. So ask Allah, He doesn't let them unleash to control you and not to open the door of hell. If we want to go deep into these words, you know, when I will be chained, they call it chained as a chain, which is, it is like, like handcuff, tied. Exactly, the word is tied. The devil are tied. Either with chain, with rope, with whatever. When you want to tie me, you tie me with rope because I'm a physical body. Have a 3-dimension, flesh, bones, which I take a space in the existence. Even devil like that, they have a 3-dimension. But the formation of devil from smoke fire, not actual fire, it is from fire. When you see the flame, it's go up to the end of it. When it creates smoke, it's between that fire and that smoke. From that kind they are made. How you tie them? How you can tie such a creature? Like, imagine if I smoke a cigarette and here is the smoke coming from the cigarette. Can you tie it? As a matter of, can you hold it in your hand? So this is metaphorically, they being tied by Allah. The much He love us. This is, you have to notice that in your heart. I'm not kidding. The much He love you, He closed the door of hell and He tie all devils unless we unleash them. So when Rasulullah said, pray to Allah, He doesn't let them free, unleash against you. Who make them unleash reality? Allah. Then why He tied them? Our actions, our deeds would unleash them. And that's will let them go open the door to welcome us, because that's what they do. What did the devil say to Allah from beginning when he didn't prostrate to Adam? He said, by your glory, I will sit on the right path. He has nothing to do in Las Vegas, not in any disco, not in any bar, not anywhere of these places. They are His family. Why He bother them? But He has to do something with you. With every individual, He want to drag you toward Him. So when He drag you, He has to open the door to welcome you. So we are telling Him, hey, how you doing? And then He opened the door, welcome. Marhaba. He will tell us to go with Him. The much we are blessed. Let me give you an example of what Allah, how He love you. Sometimes you don't notice the love of Allah. It's happened with me. I was telling one of the brothers, I was telling you, and I was telling Sayyid, I was telling you, on the sufra when we was eating. First, I will tell you something. How many of you were thinking, wow, why 10 years ago I didn't put even, what's $100? I put it in Bitcoin. Now I could have, seriously. Like if I was putting $100, maybe now I have 20 million, 30 million, because so much they go higher. I have a stock. I'm not kidding, I swear. I swear I'm not kidding. It give you 30,000. I swear. You multiply it by 30. You put $1, you get 30,000. Not kidding. You want to know it? You want to know it? Which stock? The stock of this month. Okay, one night equal to what? 1,000. 1,000 months. One night. Right? Laylatul Qadr khayrun min alf shahr. 1,000 months. Time 30,000. You pay $1, we'll record it for you 30,000. You read one ayah, we'll record it for you 30,000 ayah. For a reason or no reason, He want to throw you in heaven. not hell, push you. And we don't want it. It's for free. Brother Ali, he knows, he attended with us one session in the class. He remember. Daily I have teaching. I teach every day on the internet. I was telling them that. You know, when I came, a lovely thing which is among you, sometimes you don't do it, which is, it is more, but I want you to get way more. This is a tradition when you see people like here, peace. What's up, dude? High five. Isn't this is how they meet each other? Unfortunately, our kids sometimes they influenced by this action, which is, I'm not saying this is haram. What the Imam encourage us. In this month, while you do it all years, I've been with Pakistani people now, I don't know how long, 20 years or more, since Zainabiya before and Fatimiyya before, like 30 years ago in Upper Valley. When you see, you shake hand and you hug. Sometimes they don't even shake hand, they hug. I'm talking about shaking hand now. Imam said, when you are walking with your friend and a tree comes to interfere, you go in between them. One more time, shake hand. Why? He said, when you put hand into a hand, Allah will put His hand in between yours. Don't go to kufr Allah, not physical body. Wait. I will go into detail in this narration. And He will look at both of you with the mercy, which He will divide that mercy into 100 portions. 99 for the one more in love with his brother in a way of Allah, not seeking benefit. And one to the less. And while He is looking to them, He drop all their sin as a tree leaves in a windy day in autumn. You will be sinless and will command 70,000 angels will tell you, but you don't hear them. Congratulate you. Allah had forgive you and He guarantee you heaven. This is in regular day. With the remaining of this month, if you practice it, you multiply it by how much we said? 30,000. Isn't this is a free heaven? Think at the evil side. Sorry to say these things, but aren't we stupid sometime when we decide to go to hell while we buy it with our own money and heaven is free? Like you want to go to a bar, you have to buy a drink. You want to go to disco, you have to pay whatever, I have no idea. You want to go to Vegas, you have to put money on the table, you have to lose. So you buy hell while having you smile in your brother mu'min face, you shake hand, has nothing. Like, just a little bit action. And this is what Rasulullah, he said, the door of heaven are open. Everyone. Imam Sadiq, what he said? He took an oath, Wallah, you are all in heaven. Compete on levelty. Don't accept on lower level. You all go to heaven. How we go? By their mercy. But they need from us an action. They said, our Shia, not those who sit on the couches and chairs while relaxing without no action. They have to have the belief in us plus the action. We have to do this action. Now, how we do this action? How we perform this action? I will go with you. It is done. Just a small of it. Brother, he read just to you a dua. What was the dua? Dua iftitah. From who you got it? You read it every day and every year. Who narrated dua iftitah to us? What? I like always, I'm like question and answer. I like my lecture like that. And I don't like to give a lecture just like, who narrated to us dua iftitah? You read it always like, I'm sorry, I'm not giving you, I don't fail you. I want to, like, what they call, increase your knowledge, just like others increase my knowledge. Let me tell you something. First of all, what's the difference between dua, this is a supplication, or a prayer, or whispers? What's the difference between it and a narration from Imam? Most narration a result of an answer. Questions result from a question. Like people, they ask Imam. Imam, he give them the answer, that's the narration. Some very few, Imam himself, he initiate that hadith, that narration. He initiated himself without questioning. All the dua, all the ziyarah, all the whispers, all the supplication, it's initiation by the ma'sumin, any one of the 14, to increase our knowledge. They form it for every level, for male and female, no different. Everyone get from it based on their level, while they want from us to go into deep in their teaching. Dua iftitah, it's initiated by Imam al-Zaman himself. Imam, he told his second Safir, he has 4 Safir in the short Ghaiba. He have Uthman, the first one, Uthman ibn Sa'id al-Amri. Then he have his son, which is the longest one, Muhammad ibn Uthman ibn Sa'id al-Amri. Imam told him, write this dua and give it to our Shia to read it in month of Ramadan. This is for you to know it. Like when you read, this is from Imam al-Zaman. This is the teaching of our beloved Ajjalallah Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif. Allah Muhammad. Dua iftitah talk about what? Yeah, but about what? Like when you read it, what do you understand from it? Do you know Imam, he did a tafsir in this dua? This is tafsir al-Quran. Do you know which surah he is doing tafsir? Yeah, Surah Fatiha. He do tafsir Surah Fatiha. The first surah in Quran, it's Surah Fatiha, right? Beginning of it is what? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Wait. Okay. Wait. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Calculate how many letters in Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Do you know how many? It is known. This 19. Okay. Now I will go with you, you calculate. It's start with your fingers. This surah, it's starting amazing. Imam, he taught us how to read, how to learn, how to supplicate to Allah. When he said Allahumma inni aftatuhu al-thana'a bihamdik. How many hamd now we have? 1, right? Okay. After we finish, here said, Alhamdulillah alladhi lam yattakhidh sahibatan wala walada. How many hamd now? This is 2. Alhamdulillah bi jami'i mahamidihi kullaha. This is a 3. Alhamdulillah alladhi la mudadda lahu fi mulkih. 3. Alhamdulillah alladhi la sharika lahu fi khalqih. 5. Alhamdulillah al-fashi fil khalqi amruh. I didn't highlight it. I know it. I know I didn't highlight it. If you go home, you calculate it, it's 19 exactly. This is for, you think for a joke, Imam, he said hamd 19 times. This is the beginning of it. Now you read Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Surah Fatiha. What you read after that exactly? So Imam, he said, first I start with the hamd. Allahumma inni aftatihu al-thana'a bihamdik. Directly go, Alhamdulillah. I start with the praising you. وأنت مسدد للصواب بمنك. You are the one with your blessing, with your gifts. You make me reach to my goal, to the correct goal which I want to do it in my life. مسدد. إياك لا, the second one, إياك نستعين. All the help we get it from. It is forward, backward. You say, Sheikh, but what about Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad? You know, when you do the salat on wa aliyin amir al-mu'minin wa Fatimat al-Zahra, this is اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Who is the صراط المستقيم? All of them, all of them, all of them. No, أنعمت عليهم is not them. أنعمت عليهم only the Shia. And who are the Shia? Okay, this is a question. What? Oh, who are they? Yeah, but who are they? First, the prophets. From Adam, they are all Shia for Imam Amir al-Mu'mineen. What he said? He said, I'm with all the prophets invisible, with Rasulullah visible. Sheikh, come on, what you are telling us, Brother Salah? From where do you get these things? I prove it to you from Old and the New Testament. This is in Torah and in Injil. Go to the Torah. See all the prophets, all of them, when they are in a hard time. Okay, do they believe in the Old Testament there was Adam and there was sheet and